So I guess before we unbox her and get into all of that, we are going to just dive a little bit into the EBL and SBL differences and what I noticed between the releases and the molds. I wanted to say again that this is especially for Girl Underwater because she was saying how she was really craving an EBL, especially Fancy Pansy or a Cinnamon Girl, and I'm right there with you, girl. Cinnamon Girl is so cute. She is one of the few darker skinned Blythes, and something about Cinnamon Girl is so sweet, so I definitely have her on my list as well. But I am so glad I have her, and I haven't seen a lot of unboxings, so I'm especially excited for that. I guess I wanted to talk about too what was happening in the world because I kind of like to look into that pop culture of what was going on. So Britney Spears kissed Madonna during the VMAs. There was a horrible earthquake in Japan, an 8.0 something. Finding Nemo was released. One of the Lord of the Rings was released. So that's just kind of cool as to what was going on. But let's get into the EBL and SBL differences. The EBL was first released before the SBL. It was, I think, BL and then EBL, which is Excellence Blythe mold, I think, and then the SBL is Superior Blythe mold. No idea what any of those really mean. The EBL was originally said to come from a direct scan of the Kenner doll, even though they do say that the SBL mold has a better scan of the lips. They did say that the EBL was the original Kenner scan, and I believe it was a 2-piece with the EBL, and then it became a 3-piece with the SBL, so that was a little bit different, and I think that made it harder for customizers with the SBL in particular. Also, there is a lot of glue with the SBL, so I believe that also makes it a more difficult deconstruction process, and there was a lot of adjusting. I believe the EBL had a completely different internal eye mechanism as well as construction, and then the SBL completely switched that up with 3 pieces and then completely turning the internals upside down or just in a different manner than they were. So it made it harder for customizers. I do believe that the EBL has a little bit of a longer face, I want to say, and more of pronounced wideness to their eyes, but I don't think there's too much of a difference. I just believe that maybe things are a little bit wider on the EBL, maybe the lips are a little bit wider as well as the nose. I've also noticed that EBLs, they have more fun eyeshadows than they do later on, and I know that the greenish mossy eyeshadow that you get with a lot of the SBLs, they were a nod to the Kenner doll eyeshadows as well, but I just believe that I have a Disco Boogie in mint condition. I got her in mint condition in a sealed shipper box, so I'm super excited to open that with you guys as well. I believe they just had a lot more, I mean, it was earlier on, so it was cheaper to produce more, I guess, and the stock was better. There was a lot more to the stock. The stock was more detailed, as well as we're going to get into the box and everything. I mean, the SBL and the EBL, the boxes are pretty similar. I'm just saying, some of the EBL stock you just seem to get a lot more of, and it was a lot more detailed than some of the later SBL releases. One of the differences too, and I have watched a video where Serena from Girl Underwater does wash her doll's hair, and I think I'm gonna wash this doll's hair, but I'm not gonna boil wash it. I don't know why, but I just don't feel the need to, but their eyelashes are more prone to falling out, so you do not want to get them wet at all. They are different eyelashes. You can see that these are they're a little more far spaced apart, and they don't have as many lashes altogether. I just believe the shades of the eyeshadows were so much cooler with the EBLs, especially Disco Boogie and Fancy Pansy here. Let's get into the unboxing. So this is beautiful Fancy Pansy Blythe from 2003. She is just purely beautiful in my opinion. I love this. It gives a very obviously 60s vibe to it, like almost Blythes do. Maybe 70s more because that's when they came out. It's just a gorgeous box. I love all of the coloring, all of the flowers. I love this print of Blythe. I love the Takara label. I love the Fancy Pansy label right there. It is just a gorgeous Toys R Us exclusive, if you can see there. I love this gorgeous little window pane here to see her beautiful EBL face. This box does not actually have side windows to see the profile, which is maybe a bummer, but I do absolutely adore this side of the box as well. It is gorgeous. Like I said, they just do not make boxes like this anymore. And wonderful, wonderful. So this one also has a opening though. where you can see inside here, it does display the hair clips, the gorgeous shoes, which I can't wait to show you outside of the box. Also, this is my first ever Blythe that comes with glasses, so I'm super excited for these because I've seen them on her and she is so cute. So this is her. I love her. Gorgeous. Is somebody in there stare? I love the zigzaggy bang, and you can really see that up close. It's just zigzaggy, not a straight thing, and I love that. I believe I already envision her as a New York City chain-smoking businesswoman, but it's springtime and she's quit her job and she's gonna live her life. She's gonna go and live her life, and she's not gonna be chained to that corporate desk anymore. She's gonna take her gorgeous little pink purse. She's gonna tie that scarf around her neck and put those glasses on, and she's gonna become the person she wants to be, not who everyone else wants her to be. And that's really the vibe that she's giving me already. And I think that maybe you all can relate to that, but maybe not. Anyways, I love her pale lips. I love her gorgeous blue, I guess it's a pinkish, purplish eyeshadow, which I adore. I love the curly hair. As I said, I love the zigzaggy bang. You can see inside that she has a gorgeous bra, a gorgeous, I think it's a blouse. She also has stockings. She has a stand that I've never seen before other than in the originals, and I love it. It is different. They kind of stand out more. It's just more, you'll see it when I pull it out. It's just a different design than the regular Blythe stock stands. She does come with a collection card in the back there. And she's just, yeah, she has this gorgeous little dress outfit with the polka dots, which I adore. These shoes are so gorgeous. I can't wait to get them out to show you. So yeah, let's unbox this little girl because she has been in here for 23 years and I think she deserves to come out, don't you? If you can see inside here too, inside the box, it's kind of a neat pattern as well. So it's been a hot minute since I recorded the first part of this video. I think it was back in November 2025. So there has been a little bit of time between then and now. I watched a little bit of it over, but I'm going to do an up close of her and we're going to get a real good look into Fancy Pansy. I did wash her hair, and I do have to say that there was quite a bit of mildew in this doll. That is one of the things that you have to consider when you're buying an older doll. This was from 2003, and they sometimes don't get properly taken care of or stored. So that's always something you have to consider. She is, what, 20-something years old, so it's definitely not the biggest concern to me. I do have to say, when I was washing her hair out with Dawn dish soap, which I usually do for the first round, it was so brown and nasty, the foam. It was just unbelievably disgusting. Her hair isn't the best texture still, and I don't know how well it really came out, but I like it. It's good enough for me. This is such a special doll, and she really is just so unique and cute. And she's definitely got a story in my mind already. So yeah, I guess we will just go into detail on her outfit and everything, and eye mechanism as well. Alright, so I wanted to just mention the stand here. This is an older version that they updated, and I think the update was much needed. It's really, it works. It's not the most convenient, and it's definitely not the most well designed, and I understand why they updated it. So that was definitely something they needed to do. So I wanted to show this adorable little purse. It is so cute. It has actual metal strap on there, and it does have a button. It's just filled with some like fabric right now, or some like tissue paper. So that is so cute. This is Fancy Pansy here, up and close. I love her little ascot. It is so cute. These glasses are adorable. They are my first pair of glasses that have come with an actual Blythe doll, and I love it. I think this little cardigan is so cute. It's a cross button. And then this is her dress underneath here, which is so cute. It has flowers and polka dots, and it's the same on the top there. I think the orange eyes are really good right now with this outfit because of the orange in the flowers. You can also see her little shoes. They give me Lizzie McGuire vibes, if you remember the Lizzie McGuire show and the little cartoon. Those shoes look just like those, in my opinion, and I just love a little platform heel. And of course we have some lace socks, which are just so cute. I love a good banged Blythe. You know I've always said that. She has these adorable little berets in her hair. So cute. One on the other side too. And yeah, I love her little subtle... I guess we can take this off for a second here. So this is just an up-close look at the glasses, which are really cool, and they wrap around the ears, which are really nice and convenient and help them stay on very well. This is her face, and I just love it. It's got a beautiful purple eyeshadow to it that I absolutely adore. If you see those eyes, I just love an EBL eye. It is so beautiful. The nice subtle pink eye is really adorable as well. Yeah, I just really love this EBL look. As you can see, the eyelashes are a little bit thinner than the other ones. I think like SBL has a lot more fuller of an eyelash than this, but I definitely love the look. And like I said, when you wash it, you have to be careful not to get those wet because they do fall out quite easily. So I guess we can just go through the eye necks. I love this orange. The green is just adorable. Green is one of my favorite colors. Same with purple. So the green and the purple together is just, ah. The pink definitely is one of my favorites as well. Pink is just one of my favorites in general on Blythe. But I definitely love it on Fancy Pansy here. And the blue is just gorgeous as well. And back to those orange. So it's definitely just really beautiful. So she's definitely an adorable doll. I love her. She's just so cute. Love her little glasses. Love her ascot. It is just so cute. Alright guys, that's probably it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did making it. This is a beautiful doll. I just love her so much. I think she's got a little bit more of a mature look to her, kind of like Myrtle Snow from American Horror Story, or I don't know, she gives me librarian vibes. But I definitely enjoy her. I think she's gorgeous. Yeah, she's just a unique and special doll. She's my first EBL, so that makes it even more special. I hope you enjoyed it, Girl Underwater. I know it has taken me a hot minute to get it out, but we have it here now. So I definitely have some more videos planned here in the future. I think the next video will be the clothing haul, which I do have quite a bit to show, and I will be showing them on the dolls as well as maybe a few off of the dolls, but most of them are on dolls. So we'll get a good look at a bunch of my dolls together, which will be fun. I hope it's a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you are. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'm so grateful that you're here in this community with me. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you're happy and healthy. I hope you and yours are happy and healthy, and just try to stay positive, and we gotta have hope and faith in the future, even though it is extremely difficult. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.